done at the best of times, so we'll have to see. As we load onto the Rift, we are back into week number 4, first day of the week, and this is the last week until we find out those contenders groups to work out our playoff spots. Of course, getting near that time of the year where we get to see LCO and this year LJL as well. Each game is so important. You want to be ending this first half of regular season with positive results. Even if you do end up in that bottom 4, you're still competing for the top 2 of that bottom group to make it into playoffs.
Yeah.
Minions have spawned.
I'm surprised to see on-hit Varus, honestly.
I am too, and I'm also surprised to see Arcane Comet for the Orianna.
Shock swears by it, though. He loves his Arcane Comet 3 points W Orianna.
Yeah, I think why I'm surprised is it doesn't feel like you're ever really
Gonna bully the Karma.
Yeah, and it feels like Aerie might just be better for... I mean, whenever you do hit her, it's more likely that you're going to get damage from Aerie than the Arcane Comet landing.
Yeah.
And then, moreover than that, the extra shielding might feel good as Karma just walks past minion waves with her Eon, throwing mantra Qs.
It is going to be a farming center.
Yeah. I did expect to see this. Aftershock as well for Yursan, so... I mean, it's always a 50-50 whether it'll be Glacial or Aftershock, but in this occasion it will be that Aftershock, so... A little bit tankier, but a little bit less utility.
Senna bringing plenty of utility herself, so...
Yeah.
Should be fine without it. I think I prefer Glacial, but...
I generally do too, but... I don't think it's really swayed either way.
Oh, he didn't hit 2 on the rel at the same time as Senna did. He must have missed XP somewhere. I think he thought he was hitting 2 there and tried to get an engage.
I'm kind of not excited, that'd be the wrong word, but I'm happy we're seeing Karma because it feels like it's a really strong mid laner right now.
Yeah, very strong on the patch.
And there's been a few different patches that come out, and the PCS is often slower to adapt and pick up those meta champions, but obviously Karma is a very easy to pilot champ. It is still nonetheless good to see it pretty much immediately picked up.
Yep. And I mean, that is kind of why she has insane wave clear, a pretty much undodgeable skill shot. Yeah,
the only sort of dodgeable part, I guess, of her Q is that it is pretty low range, but of course Mantra Q makes it longer.
Yeah.
But the regular Qs, it kind of feels like Ziggs.
You can dodge the regular Qs, okay.
It kind of feels like Ziggs, where she's most likely to hit you if you're trying to farm near your minions.
Yeah.
It just, you need it, like, it has a little, what is it, explosion, sort of?
Like a lollipop.
Yes, yeah, like a lollipop explosion when it hits something, but if it doesn't hit something, it's just a small projectile.
Lakai getting the worst of these trades.
Yeah, no, very much not winning them.
Honestly.
Oh, we might have talked too soon. Rally is going to have to pop that ghost. Actually looking to turn around, but you are out of mana.
Yeah,
are you going to be able to get this wave in? Because, might not even matter.
Wow.
Renier,
that was
fantastically
so nice.
well played.
Lakai loses his flash too. He used it earlier on the Udyr, doesn't get the kill.
And there we are. Rally are off to a good start. First blood for West Point. Putting themselves comfortably with a 500 gold lead now. Will be shortened a little bit. Null Magic, though, now picked up from Lakai, and I think he'll rush directly into Hexdrinker and then start to build whichever way he wants to. Sundered Sky or Profane Hydra.
Yeah, a lot of AP. With the Varus going on hit, he ends up doing a lot of AP damage as well, so Magic resist pretty nice. I don't think he'll build very much of it on the Aatrox, but Hexdrinker doesn't feel bad.
No, for sure. Pretty quiet start. I think both teams happy to just try and not give over too much early. Oftentimes for both of these teams, it kind of just fallen behind early and then lost because of it.
Yeah.
Obviously, wave state here for Lakai is really, really atrocious. So
I guess Renier has picked his lane.
Yeah, lane has been selected, and not the worst lane to gank for Udyr, who can just sprint at someone and stun them.
Yeah, we've seen PSG use it really well.
For sure.
to set up ganks for Junjia.
And that's with a harder to pull off gank jungler than Xin Zhao.
Yeah. As
They are
Lakai's
going
wave
to look
looks
now.
rough.
Rally are going to pop that bear stance. He does use the empowered.
Oh.
Yeah, does not connect there. But still going to be able to find his way in.
Yeah, probably going to back off and just do the Void Grubs.
Yeah, would make sense.
He's actually 6 on Aatrox. That might give him a chance to get this wave in.
Okay, meanwhile, Lava's still getting things for himself. Picked themselves up that first dragon, and now he's claiming the bottom side of Renier's jungle. So, going to be a nice amount of gold here for this Viego. He's going to have that Scuttle Crab coming up as well, if he chooses to take that.
Yeah, a little bit behind Renier on the Xin. Spent a lot of time top.
Karma champion.
Yeah, very strong laner.
Yeah, it doesn't even necessarily fall off, right? In terms of damage, sure, it'll do less than an Orianna in a team fight in general.
Yeah.
But the utility that this champ has and the survivability.
Yeah.
I mean, empowered E helps your whole team. If you're getting low, you just empower W and heal back 500, 400, 500 health.
Yeah.
Feels extremely
those
strong.
mantra Qs still sting.
Oh, yeah. Especially with the Malignance. If you're able to sort of get someone standing on that for a little bit, it's just an extra 200 damage on top for fun.
Oh, Aatrox is not feeling great into the Udyr right now.
No, definitely not.
I think he landed a full combo, if you could believe it. And Udyr's HP looking okay.
The empowered Phoenix stance, huh?
Not a bad scaling champ, though, the Aatrox. And I think this is why we've seen Udyr fall out of favor a bit. He is very strong in lane, but you can kind of pick a scaling champ and just get by in lane. You suffer under your tower, but you can just have so much more impact later in the game with a Cassante, Aatrox, or Jax.
For sure. Udyr pretty limited to sprinting at someone.
Yeah.
And
Renier losing
yeah.
half his HP.
Yeah, Minji's feeling pretty good. Karma champion, certainly one of the lane bullies of all time. I've played a bit of Nico into Karma, and Nico felt okay. It's pretty hard to ever punish her, but you have kill threat.
I think Viego was very lucky he was in a bush there.
Yeah, otherwise he would have been getting run at. Lava very, very far ahead in terms of CS.
Yeah, Renier commit very hard to that second gank top. Ends up, losing a dragon and falling very far behind in farm.
Yeah, even 2 levels down currently. As jungle, that isn't something you often see. Maybe later on into the game, but
yeah,
at this stage where both junglers kind of just want to get an objective if they can, if not, just put their camps on cooldown. It's not common.
It feels really bad on the Xin too. Like, you want to be if you're going to be 2 levels behind, as they might have a go on.
Yeah, they're going to look, and in comes the Magnet Storm. Ching9's going to use that cleanse, but doesn't do a whole lot until he flashes over that wall and will get himself now to safety.
Okay, ends up being a trade of flashes. Rel flash for the ADC flash.
Yeah, also lost the cleanse, though. I think you're feeling pretty good as J-Team now.
Yep. Especially with the dragon up in a minute. Varus is going to have a hard time
on-hit Varus
dealing with Aatrox. Yeah, you feel a lot worse with the on-hit Varus. You kind of want to get in there and fight a bit more. Ult onto Minji. Just flashes.
It was a good shockwave. Minji, though, I mean, 1 minute. And honestly, you just get to a point where even with this, you shield R, W, and you get your health back from Nuli. And Nuli without shockwave now might be up just before the dragon, but will lose pressure due to it, at least for the immediate time being.
Yeah, his mana's very low, but he does have TP. He'll look for a TP before the dragon.
Minji just backing now. We'll see. Oh no, going to cancel it. We'll likely have TP up about the same time as dragon spawns too.
Yeah, we'll see if either top laner looks for a TP.
Yeah, Lowell was actually looking for a gank, but we'll just spot out this pink ward. I wonder if he's going to immediately go to the bot side. It feels like you can absolutely contest this dragon if you choose to, and at least for now he's just battling with this Udyr as Char and Renier on the way.
It's actually going to be a Void Grub fight.
Well, Lakai, he's going to get knocked up immediately. He does dash over that wall, but a lot is being used to follow. He does pop that World Ender, and he's trying to survive.
What?
Yeah, Chi-Chi's ult will come through just too late as Rally has claimed his second of the game. And
I'm shocked he still died there.
Yeah.
Udyr base damage still very high at this point in the game.
Yeah, well, he has got a Haunting, guys, so he's not exactly going tanky. This will be the Void Grubs, though, now picked up for West Point. That's 6, which is a lot. It does offer you quite a amount of power, as maybe we're going to have to see this Heartbreaker used here. We are.
Yeah. And I think just maybe a mistake from J-Team to not just take the Dragon that it felt like they were so well set up for.
Yeah.
And walk to their only weak lane.
Maybe we somehow stopped this. We got 1 as J-Team.
Yeah, denying 6 is good. They still got 5, I think.
Yes, they did.
So they will still summon the little guy when they hit towers.
The Void Might.
The Void Might. Summoning just 1 instead of 2, but you're still pretty happy with that if you're West Point, especially because you can contest the Dragon still.
All right. The question has to be asked. Does Rally get it done? He's 2-0.
Yeah. Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, we were questioning Udyr pick. Doesn't feel like a Relia champ, but doing pretty well on it.
Okay, Dragon being started up here on West Point. Doesn't look like J-Team are coming to answer. Seems like they are happy to just give this away, although... Okay, Dragon's picked up... Hello? What is going on? Alright, ring air being looked at. Okay, Magnastorm comes through. Both teleports from the top lane is coming as well. Minji does arrive, so does Nuli, and now Char, with that unstopped breakable will popped, is getting himself out of there. Does come out now, and massive shockwave finds 3, and it's going to be an absolute steamroll as Nuli picks up 2 kills for himself, and the final will be Ching9. And out of nowhere, the knock-up after knock-up, and so much damage from this Orianna.
I mean, West Point completely outplayed the team fight, honestly. It started out so confusingly with Ascena in the middle of 3 people from West Point, and she kind of runs through the Xin to get to her team here. He just finds an alley behind him, runs past Cheng9, who gets the ult off, but cleanses it. And the Viego flash W misses here on the Xin. He actually just flashes over him, and Xin doesn't get stunned, is able to get out. And Orianna finds 3 here. And yeah, and they're able to turn around the fight off of that alley WQ, sorry, to follow it up. Okay, pretty good for West Point. I think they got the Dragon too, right?
They did, yeah. Now find themselves 1.5k gold up. Hex Flash, Chi-Chi going to be looked at.
No flash.
Yeah, he's very, very low. All it's going to take is 1 more auto. Piercing Arrow will confirm that kill. And Ching9 now 2-0-2. We've got a bunch of 2s across the board, and they're all for West Point as they've pulled significantly far ahead.
Yeah, six kills to none. Yeah, nice little Hex Flash onto the center there with nothing up. Maybe didn't need to flash on Cheng, but I don't blame him for just getting the kill, you know, out of the way quickly. Don't let the jungler show up. As West Point, you know, keeping the pace up, they're hitting the Rift.
Yeah, Leandri's now completed for Relia.
And I don't know if there's any fight you want to be taking with the Aatrox. If you're J-Team, you got to give him some time to get back into this game.
Yeah, definitely needs his Profane Hydra, rather. Not opting for the Hex Drinker, which I am kind of surprised by. While obviously it doesn't offer you all that much damage, it will give you extra time to sit in your lane and farm.
Yeah. Just
by nature of not losing so much health constantly.
Yeah. Udyr doing... Oh, I mean, usually Udyr doing a lot of base damage, but I think Relia's gone for a Leandri's on the Udyr.
Oh, that's a good trade. We'll have that Empowered Turtle stance to block out that last tower shot as well as regen some of his health, but I mean, that trade at least looked a lot better than the previous ones from Lakai.
Minji's found an Alistar.
Yeah, Minji has found an Alistar. Chardine thinks he's found a Karma, but quickly lost the majority of his health, and now Rift Shield will charge. No one is piloting it though, so you won't get those Void Mites popping out, although now we're drifting. We're drifting.
Try and get it to mid lane.
How well do we drift? Renier?
Oh, it's looking good.
He's done it. He's done it. Absolutely, he's done it.
Oh, all right.
Massive.
Not bad.
How many souls spawn?
Oh, right.
2.
Off of all the Void Mites.
Oh, I think they may have got rid of it.
Yeah, maybe.
That was bonkers. Right. Oh, Char. He doesn't have ult. He's going to have to flash. Lalva does have Heartbreaker available. Should be able to use it. Is enough damage. Through comes that Pulverize. Headbutt must be close, but it's going to go down. Lalva gets the reset. There's going to be no more follow-up, but it is at least a kill now over to this Viego.
Yeah, nice to see that out of Lava after he got a pretty good lead in the jungle. You know, has to throw his weight around a little bit. Cha maybe just in no man's land.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what he's doing there. It's not like there's an objective. You don't really need to look toward just yet. Just kind of recalling in a questionable position and pays the price for it.
Kai might be in trouble. He's got his team behind him, so I don't think Relia is going to look to go onto him. Oh,
willing to use, but Relia is not low at all. Minji is here, though. Gonna try and get that tether. Does manage to. Not a whole lot of damage coming through, although with those Qs landing, the flash goes too far, but Minji with that Mantra Q will be able to secure that one.
Big shutdown.
Massive shutdown. All picked up on this Karma. But in the meanwhile, West Point, Nuli and Renier getting to work on this bottom inner.
Yeah,
it's a lot of gold if they can pick it up.
Yeah, I think they almost certainly will.
Yeah.
And then maybe rotate into the Dragon. It looked so good from Relia for a second there. Predicts the flash out of the Aatrox. But does unfortunately go down, and Minji will be really happy to pick up that kill.
Yeah, looks like his next item will be the Horizon Focus, almost certainly.
Yeah. Could maybe be a Shadow Flame.
Could be.
That should be.
Oh, with the...
Yeah, that should be
that's Horizon Focus. Not the worst item, of course, this season. Now, if you hit a long-range skill shot, it gives a lot of vision.
Yeah.
Just blast vision, pretty much.
Does it still give bonus damage? I was reading it today, but I don't...
I'm pretty sure. I know they made it so if you hit someone from far away, it does 4,500 units of vision or something like that. I can't remember the exact unit, but...
Yeah. Vision, very underrated.
Oh, for sure.
Hard to see. Same with move speed. Sometimes it's hard to see the impact.
Yeah, because it doesn't immediately make someone's health bar go down.
Yep.
It's much harder to sort of identify. Okay, Lakai, he's trying to do some damage to this tower. Really needs some more gold, to be honest, on this Aatrox. Has his Hydra now, so feeling better than before, but still a lot more to do. Minji will go for that flash Q. There's Ching9 who flashes away. Double root does land as well from Chi-Chi, but...
I think you're happy with that trade of flashes. Karma's going to be a lot safer than the on-hit Varus.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And can play from further back. Has, again, mobility, shielding, healing, all in the kit.
Lakai's going to be able to TP to this.
Yeah, we do have the TPs coming through, and it is the tower dive. Renier going to be able to get that one and get on out. As we have Lakai now arriving, very, very late. We do have Alistair ult available if we do look for a dive, but very high health bars still available for the entirety of West Point.
Oh,
though.
Just pick up a quick kill and get out.
Yeah, why not? Oh, Lalva claims himself the Gromp. Yeah, this is a formidable looking West Point.
Yeah.
Now, we have seen them in positions like this before.
Yeah. They've had trouble closing out these games.
They have. And so this time we're really looking for proof that they can, I suppose. Feels like everyone is ahead.
Yeah. I mean, Relia's lead going away from him a little bit, but Lakai's had a lot of help in that top lane. And, yeah, Relia's kind of just been left you know, to fend for himself, which usually Udyr does a lot better at. Just, you know, maybe the Liandry's hurting him. Maybe a greedy purchase. He wasn't really able to punish the Aatrox with the damage. I get why he went for it with his lead. But yeah, I mean, I think a full tank Udyr probably survives some of those ganks.
Sure.
And can play a bit more confidently, as they have a lot of Baron damage.
Yeah, and a lot of Baron control, as there is not a single ward on the map here for J-Team. They will now get vision. Minji landing that Q does provide them with the information that this Baron's being done. Unbreakable will now prop from Char. He's actually very, very low, having to flash away, and he's going to go down into the pit. Will go lower, but it's going to be secured. Renier picks up that one. It's a 1-for-1 in terms of kills. Lakai is alive, has that world ender. Yusan trying to kite, trying to provide the sort of peel needed, and with that, West Point, they realize we've got the Baron, there's no need to fight, we're going to recall, we're going to run away with 4.
Yeah, really nicely played by West Point. It does end up being a flip as Lauva manages to get into the pit, but they secure it. With the Renier Smite, as Cha9 is just trying to distract here, but J-Team are not buying it. You know, this is not just a random alley in our jungle again, that he is doing something here. He just gets so chunked out. I think his plan was to stop the Viego getting in, but Lauva walks right past him, and pretty much perfect smite from Renier. I saw 1606.
Yeah, and then it just was 0.
I think at this point, West Point just realized, oh, we got the Baron. We can just leave.
Yeah, that's good, because a lot of times these teams don't, right? Not saying that these teams in particular,
a lot of teams don't.
Even PSG, I remember one game, Junjia just steals the Baron, and then they decide to fight afterwards, lose it and lose the game, but
yeah,
it's really good to know when you don't need to take a fight. Yeah. Sometimes it's good to, but in a situation where that fight, you never really know what the result's going to be. There's no clear winner.
Yeah, it's just a dicey fight, 4v4. Yeah, and you got the Baron, you can go spend that gold.
And let the minions do the minion things.
Yeah. Diego may be in trouble. Nope.
He does get out, but I think they are very well aware that they have absolutely no control over their river. And to be honest, they're trying to get mid-wave control, which can help to get into that river, of course, as you do threaten taking this mid tower and more after. But
Prior for J-Team, though, in the mid lane.
Yeah, right now, Renier is going forward, and so is Relia. Will get rooted up. Senna not doing all that much damage.
It's hard to pull the trigger as J-Team. With this Aatrox behind, it really feels like they lack damage.
Guy's always looking for something, though. Char as well. He's definitely on a flank, and his position will be noted now from Lakai. Doesn't hit his Aatrox over the wall. Nice bit of poke coming through from Minji. Lands onto Ching9, who's exactly who you want it to land on. And through does come the center ult, which is a lot of damage too. Lakai, he's in the back. Is he going to be able to pull the trigger? It's a little bit hard. In comes that Magnet Storm. That's not hard. That's a lot of CC. Knockups after knockups, but it's Ching9 who will get that first kill. But through come the rest of the boys. Lakai does have that ult going, and the resets will come through for Lauva. But all things said and done, it's just going to be the Dragon for West Point and a 2-for-1 in favor of kills for J-Team.
Yeah, it looked like West Point had gotten the objective and walked out again, but Ursan finds an amazing engage onto 3. Cheng manages to flash out of it and somehow survive that fight that he started on about 30%, as he eats a Karma Q here into the center ult and just starts the fight. You know, it's a non-starter once your Varus is this chunked. Especially when this Rel engage comes in. Oh, nice flash from Cheng there. And returns the ult so they can just trade at least 1 kill back. But once you're down members to Viego, you're lucky to not lose more people there, I think.
Oh!
Renier chunked. Oh my goodness.
Karma champion.
Yeah, with just 2 items as well.
Damage again though will fall off.
Yeah, this is probably her strongest point.
Yeah, two items tends to be where she's really kind of taking over the rift, and then after that, I mean, you'll still do a lot of damage. If you find an empowered Q onto Ching9 at any stage of the game, it will do damage, but it stops sticking because he has the Blade of the Ruin King. He's about to have a Wit's End, so it does less. And
yeah, he'll end up with a Wit's End, maybe a Terminus, maybe a Jack Show.
Yeah.
And yeah, even if you get the Crypt Bloom going, still, you know, not going to be as effective.
For sure. No, opportunity is picked up for GT. Looking like it will be going into that last Whisper next into the LDR.
Yeah.
Renye, he might be fine. Found, rather. Doesn't look like it. They were looking for Nuli, realized this is in there, and this is no longer safe. Are they able to get out? They're being collapsed on, but Karma with that speed up does get her out of there. Now, a minute till Baron, I think that really should be the only time J-Team are going to be forced to fight.
Yeah.
Is obviously on that Baron. And then the next Dragon is Sol for West Point, so they are very close to a couple of tipping points.
So I'm not sure if West Point's lead has shrunk, but it's definitely not grown since they were 6-0 up.
Yeah. And admittedly, they do scale completely fine, arguably better.
Yeah, I'm
Aatrox
trying to
would be
figure
the
out
big
who scales.
I think both teams don't necessarily scale, but I think Aatrox might just be the king of the Rift later on.
Yeah. My worry with J-Team's comp is that they kind of have trouble getting this Viego a reset.
Yeah.
Their champs are all, useful in a team fight, but you don't have, like, any champs that really can just kill one guy, single target quickly. And if you are going to do it, it's going to be like Aatrox getting onto Varus or Orianna, and then those aren't even really the resets Viego wants.
Not the worst resets. Oh, honestly, any reset's pretty good.
Yeah, you're happy
Plays
with any
so
reset.
much disruption into a fight. Here we go. Okay, teleport coming through. So we are going to have, once again, a battle. Currently, it's over mid lane Prio. Ooh, nice magic Q there. Lands onto Renye. It's a sizable chunk. And he even lands a regular one for good measure. Now that's a half HP Zinzao.
Man, he lands one of these Mantra Qs onto Varus.
Ooh, that was a chain of corruption. No more Varus ult, so... Minji takes a bit of damage back as well.
Yes, they're going to get control of the Baron area just purely off of Minji landing some Qs. Though West Point aren't too interested. I think they want to get this dragon. It is their soul.
Yeah. There is still 30 seconds, though. I think they realize, though, there isn't all that much Baron damage for J-Team.
Yeah, their Baron sucks.
Like, Senna, alongside Lethality Varus, doesn't really do any Baron damage.
Yeah.
Is better at sort of playing on teams that are doing the Baron. But, yeah, won't be able to find it. It is the LDR completed now for...
What do you think Minji's building? I hope it's not Zonya's.
It is Zonya's.
It could be Shadow Flame.
No. Or it could be. But it's either... I don't think it'll be Shadow Flame, actually. It might be Banshees.
I hate that too. Wow, that's
a lot of damage.
Oh.
That is the flash, and that's also the shockwave now down. Cinerolt has gone to Twisted Tree Line or something, but it's a massive Magnet Storm. That's one. Is there going to be more? We got the reset. We have his Zinzao. Ching9 flashes, but you cannot get anywhere. Although, yes, he can. But it is still going to be, all things said and done, a triple kill there for Minji. Ching9 and Nuli will escape, but after a couple of whiffed ults, J-Team find what they're looking for. Maybe even more as Lakai didn't stop hunting.
Wow, and they managed to deny the soul from West Point, keep the game alive, and maybe look at Baron, but as we said, their Baron damage is very dicey. Minji and Ursan just putting the team on their back that fight. Look at his damage.
Oh my god.
And this Varus got nothing done. I mean, Ali did 3 times more damage than my Varus. And it was just off the back of Minji landing insane poke onto him, and Ursan following up, with 3-man, 4-man engages again. Botched engage from West Point, admittedly. Commit the Xin Flash and the Orianna Flash.
Yeah, Shockwave is up, but Lalva's full HP.
Yeah.
You just have to...
He gets it.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. It is, the Baron picked up there by Nuli. I mean,
wow.
They're already ahead, but, I mean, now you are still ahead and you managed to stop possibly your only lose con.
Yeah. It is anyone's game. It is the Banshees on the Karma. Don't know if I love it. Varus can very easily just pop your Banshees off, and you kind of want to be...
I honestly think it's more just for the magic resist. Because it's an AP Udyr,
Right.
it's the Orianna, even the Varus will be doing quite a lot of magic damage.
Yeah, I just think you shouldn't be too worried about dying on the Karma. I think when you're going for a third or fourth item, you kind of want a, a multiplicative stat, like on the Rabadons or a pen item. Just, feels a lot better to me. But we'll see. We'll see what the Banshees can get done for Minji.
Kai is...
It's gone.
I mean, he's just dealing with this mid-wave. He did look for a second like he was trying to find something, but is now just back to trying to stop Rallier. Oh, maybe. Oh, no, that's not a whole lot of damage.
Man, it's hard to kill this Udyr this game.
Yeah.
It's miraculous how well these fights have gone. Just off the back of Minji finding, I mean, the only targets it matters for him to hit. I mean, honestly, he's doing a lot more damage to Renier than I would expect.
Yeah,
He is just base MR, though.
This Baron loss has been exceedingly detrimental.
Yeah.
That's now 2 towers they've lost. Lots of minion waves coming in from every single lane. Renier also, once again, will be losing half of his HP to one of those mantra Qs. And now, the one thing about Karma, I mean, you got to be landing those regular Qs for her to really work, because each time you do damage with an ability, it puts 4 seconds off of your ult cooldown.
Yeah.
Which means, I mean, at this stage, if you can land your empowered Q into a W, then it's only about 4 seconds more until it's up again, so...
Yeah.
It is important to keep trying to land abilities, though, as Char's going to get chunked out. Of course, he does have his ult. Oh, he even sits in it.
Yeah, for a second there, pushes S. Just test how much damage she's doing.
Oh, wow, okay.
Man.
Now, this is a lot of poke, and so they do manage to get themselves another tower, but it does start to feel a little bit iffy at this stage, as people are quite low, although Minji's currently trying to deal with Rallier, who's going to push down yet another tower. That's going to be tower number 5 for this Baron power play. It's 4,000 gold in their favor, and Chi-Chi's going to be found by Renier. Does have that flash to get himself out, and Minji's empowered Q this time will land onto a Void Might, so won't be doing any more damage with that one. And now Baron does end, but it was a massive, massive Baron power play. That was 5 towers and an inhibitor.
Yeah, that feels horrible off of a stolen Baron. Losing so much, but they're still in the game. They have to contest this dragon. That's what they should be focused on here.
Yeah. And in their favor, they lost bottom inhib, which is closest to this dragon. So it is a lot easier to defend because you can just send someone there. They don't have to teleport across the map, and you are closer to the bot wave to then try and deal with it after a fight potentially happens. But, I mean, let's take a look at this. It was just...
I saw it at 1400 HP, I think.
Yeah.
Was it a Varus Q as well? Yeah. Oh, no.
Or was it 1000?
Well, it doesn't even... The Varus Q doesn't even get there. It just... The Oriole just kills it.
Incredibly well timed.
Yeah, then they managed to get a lot off of that Baron.
Yeah, Nuli certainly is putting in a shift.
Cheng, too.
Yeah. No, Cheng doing pretty well for himself. It's not...
Yeah. So what's Cheng building? Is that how you build GA now? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Steel Sigil, BF Sword.
So it's going to be Void Staff next for Minji. Doesn't look like he's going to have it for this fight.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's going Void Staff instead of Crypt Bloom. Main reason being, of course,
ability haste.
The heal's good, but yeah, the ability haste, I mean...
Cheaper as well. I think
it is, yeah.
Pretty much unanimously agreed on that. Crypt Bloom is...
Yeah, you only really want the Void if there's a lot of MR. And in fairness, there is, but I don't think the 10% is going to matter too much for a Karma. Lakai going to get run at by Rallier. Ghost is also popped. He might have to pop that World Ender. He is. That's a massive cooldown. It might be even a massive person to have gone down, as they are just going to flash over. They find that kill. It is going to be Ghost off of Udyr, as well as Flash now off of Zinzao. But I think for the at least immediate Dragon, if they do fight this, a 4v5 is worth well more than those summoners.
Oh, wow. And I thought they were going to trade for mid-tier 1, but Relia is just in their base, apparently.
Yeah. He does have to be careful. You don't want to be going down. He might. No, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I've watched enough Trick 2G to know he gets out there. So, looking rough for J-Team now. Man, you've got to be gutted about that Baron steal.
Yeah. Doesn't feel the greatest.
Felt like that was a moment where the game maybe turns around, but now with Ocean Soul, on a team that we were already saying kind of lacks damage. The only person doing anything was Minji.
Looking for Elliot. That is a flash forward from Char. Finds the knock-up onto Lava, who does go invisible. Does have access to that Heartbreaker if he can get it off, but he looks like he won't be able to. Goes down. Through comes the Cripploon. Where's your damage?
Wow.
There's a 4-man Magnastorm. There's Lakai doing so much damage. They're in the base. Everyone is so low. One reset is all this Lakai needs. He got it, and there comes the second. And off the back of a massive engage from Yursan, the game remains alive.
Yeah, somehow JT managed to hold on. I wonder if they'll be able to get anything out of this. They're looking to clean up some more kills.
Kai did come through with that teleport, and Yursan's getting sped up. This is some of the power that we get out of the Karma. Constant speed ups over the wall will go Lakai. Can't find Cheng, but there are two people still, and goes Renye. It's a massive Mantra Q. They do get the GA. They also get another Mantra Q through onto Renye, but it's going to be Lakai who pays the ultimate price. In the meanwhile, though, we have Chi-Chi in base defending his towers. One does go down. A center not known for wave clear.
Oh, I thought Nilly was dead there for sure, but Lakai just gets blown up. I didn't see Zin at all, and I have.
Oh, Renye's looking for Trap Baron, but Minji stayed around. Minji and Yursan, is that going to be enough damage? Ocean Soul keeping him alive. A shield from Noli. Oh my god, the heal! The Mantra W keeps him alive just a little bit more.
How is that a trade?
Oh no, here comes the Udyr. He's in that bear stance. Quickly does go to Phoenix. Yursan, he's getting sped up. Is he going to get out? It almost feels illegal if he does, but at least for now it seems like maybe. No, Cheng will catch up. This will be the third inhib now. Will be going down. Lakai though, he's back up. It's 3v4. There is no Renye. Lakai's going to have to find something huge here. Chi-Chi is doing absolutely nothing. Does have some heal cut though, which might be just what Lakai needs. As Baron Tower number one, Nexus Tower number one will go down. Alistair will not connect on the combo as Chi-Chi will flash away from it. And now that is about 400 minions that have just come through from the top wave. But the base has been defended.
Yeah, and they should be able to hold on to the spot inhib too, so at least it's not 3 inhibs. And I think that was about a 3-minute fight, maybe 4. West Point going to look to grab the Baron here. Should be pretty difficult to defend it as... Yeah, the fight starts here with an engage onto Relia. Cha with a nice re-engage onto the Viego. I mean, they blow everything onto the Viego, but I mean, Ursan is about to just break the team fight wide open completely. Nice follow-up from Lakai.
I'm pretty sure even the smash down hit 4 people.
Yeah.
I think he hit 4 with his smash down. He hit 4 with his Q, and we're back.
Ursan gets
we have had a fight, and Lakai is going absolutely ape in the back.
I think he stole it.
Yeah. Well, no, it was West Point have the Baron, but Lakai has killed everyone. Relia, only one remaining. He won't have the damage to take him out. But they're not going to get anything off it. There is only one Baron alive, though, so that is the saving grace. Nexus Tower does remain.
Yep.
Oh, my God. But that is 4 Barons now gone.
Yeah, just Udyr with the Baron. Might be enough. Might be enough still to just walk into the base with 2 inhibs down, especially if they can get a 3rd inhib. Defending 3 inhibs against Baron is pretty much impossible.
Yeah, mid inhib should be spawning soon, too.
Yeah, but they'll have to fight probably rather than allow the inhib to go down.
Elder also can't be too far from being up.
Yeah, we're going to see what happened in the Baron fight. Looks like... Yeah, so they're not able to contest the Baron, but they're getting so much damage.
Is just 1 HP.
Yeah. Minji just is having such a great game. Oh my goodness. I don't know who's winning.
Well, I know who is winning, but I don't know who's going to win. I've seen a game that is awfully familiar to this.
Yeah, hopefully West Point not getting, any nerves and remembering the DCG incident. I don't remember how long that game was, but I do remember 2 Elders.
Yeah, 2 Elders, 4 Barons.
Yeah, here's the first Elder.
All right, Minji's teleporting in. Lakai is going to have to stay to try and defend, but this is a Baroned up minion wave, and
oh wow,
Lakai's going to have to pop that ult. That's massive. He is their entire team fight damage. Not going to be there. And even if he does go there, he won't have ult.
I mean, I don't know if he can hang on.
Yeah, I don't know if this base is going to be defended. Baron's still 50 seconds left. That's one more wave after this one, which still hasn't gone down. Now, Lakai is landing his abilities, but Udi doesn't care.
It's over.
Back in the fight, it is going to be what looks like J-Team winning, but ultimately doesn't matter. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's over.
As we're going to have Nuli teleport in, and West Point, they've got one on the board. Was it clean? No, but they did manage to do it.
Yeah, they're kind of